Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and the questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your foreskins, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
Here at Allegoni's Pizzeria, we do not condone theft of Rivian trucks, the destruction of property, Grand Theft Gator, or anything to do with a shark virus, which does not exist, and the Slobbins twins will no longer be visiting any houses because they have been redacted.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 45th episode of our 8th season. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to start right around the last time we left off, but in a totally different place. We are going to be starting off in the mystical Midwestern United States.
Is it the mystical land of Utah?
No,
Oh, okay.
That's too far, too mystical.
Too west, not
Too
enough
west.
mid.
Yes, not enough mid.
Pretty mid.
We're going to be starting just around, it's around Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Ew.
Yes. And we are going to be starting off with a set of investigators who are arriving to a murder scene because in this town, there have been a number of missing persons reports and also a string of what appear to be murders. And you guys are arriving on the scene of the most recent murder. So who are my investigators or field agents? I can't wait. I bet I love all of them. And no, there's not meatloaf.
Do we need to be local police? Or
You don't have to be local.
Nah, I got piped in for this one.
Since this is the 5th one that's happened, you could be FBI if you wanted, or
Yeah, I'm
portray yourself
FBI.
as federal, because it could be like serial killer maybe or something.
Yeah, hi. I'm Officer Marchetti for the FBI, special field agent, and I'm here to string of murders, fucking solve it. I'm here with my buddy.
it's nice to meet you. My name's Pond Lahaki.
Fuck you.
Just taking flappers all day long, yeah?
We went to college together.
Yeah, Boston, you?
Yep.
Or, yeah, you know, that's where we met. Drinking beers and...
Drinking beers at Boston University campus.
That's right.
Didn't the Flyers not make the playoffs?
I'm not from Philadelphia, so I don't care.
Just
about
because his last name's Lahaki.
You know,
Pons
there's
Lahaki.
more than just one team in the old NHL there.
And then we got hooked
the
up
Penguins.
with the local we got hooked up with the local talent.
Oh yes, once again, the SCP has seen fit to reassign Jack Beam because of my superior investigative abilities, and definitely not because of my extensive substance abuse problems.
Who's this fucking guy?
Somebody who seems like he's good to party.
Oh, Jackie Beam.
Yes. Hello.
You holding?
Do you have any cocaine?
Duh.
You trade?
It's in evidence. I'll
I've
go
got
get
a
it.
whole. I got a whole gallon of Fireball up my ass right now. I'm just
Call me
holding it with
Pitbull,
my
baby.
sphincter. There's not a bottle. It's just. It's just my colon is holding it. So
Got it.
anytime,
So you're all-
anytime
you're
you
all
want
arriving-
to swig.
You're all arriving together, I assume?
That's
Yeah,
right.
no,
We've got our
Great.
big black Tahoe.
You guys roll
Well,
up.
well, smack my head on the block and call it a fire flower. Let's go.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Fireball.
You guys show up, and the entire area is cordoned off with crime scene tape. There are reporters who are outside the tape. There's an ambulance, though the doors are open. It doesn't appear there's anything there's inside yet. And you see quite a few police officers standing outside talking to the crowd, as well as some other ones milling about the yard. This is like a small suburb area. It's very quiet. Poplar Bluff is actually one of the safest towns in all of Missouri. So it's very odd that these grisly murders are happening, especially the 5th one of this kind of type anyways. So you arrive on scene.
All these murders, they happen in this town? This very same town.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to
The officer on scene, you, skinny boy.
Yeah.
All these murders happen here?
I mean, I don't know if we should be talking about this out in the open, but yeah.
I think people know it's a pretty small town.
Well, then you should know. Then yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck is up with all these local police departments hiring castrati?
Castrati?
No, my last name's Marchetti.
Yes, you're goddamn eunuch, son. Fucking read a book.
Who?
You.
Oh, my name's Cleaver. Officer Cleaver.
I don't care. I've lost interest.
Okay.
We're coming in.
Oh, can you show me some identification?
FBI badge.
FBI badge.
We're in charge now.
I'm Officer FBI badge, and you can let me through.
Are you intoxicated, sir?
He's with me.
Yeah, but that didn't
No.
answer my question. He seems drunk.
I'm
in
diabetic.
fact, he's
I'm
drinking
diabetic.
right now.
Well, listen, he's diabetic, and now also you ain't his boss.
That's right.
Well, no, it just seems a bit.
Are you
unprofessional.
intoxicated?
What are you gonna do,
Are
call
you
the
fucking
cops?
intoxicated?
Call
No,
the cops?
sober as a
seen
bird.
You want to be?
You look intoxicated.
What? What? He's literally drinking.
We're gonna triangle
This is
him in.
coffee. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's
What time
it's
of day
Coffee
is it? What time
Meister.
of day is it? What time of day is it?
It's like 8 or 9 in the morning.
Exactly, it's coffee.
It's
Yeah.
coffee.
It's coffee.
He's slurring his words.
He's
it's-
Are you
diabetic.
gonna make fun of
very
my
coffee.
speech impediment, Hansu?
You need to go to sensitivity training.
Yeah, Jesus
All
Christ.
right. Come on.
It's
fucking go.
2024. What's wrong with you?
Get in there. Whatever. So the house itself, 2 stories. Not a terribly large house. Looks like it has a backyard as well. Picket fence around the side. So basically from the sidewalk back is a picket fenced in. It's fenced in yard and all that stuff. So that's what you see just from the outside. The
Well-
upstairs window appears to be open.
Are there blood splatters everywhere in the yard, or just like should we
Nothing.
go in?
Looks fine in the yard.
All right, what's your name? Castretti?
Cleaver.
All right, Officer Castretti, why don't you let us know what's going on here?
Have you dusted these
What have
windowsills
you
for
done?
prints?
What have you done?
Me? I'm
have you
holding
done?
the perimeter.
You did it.
So you're the only one here?
No, you're just I'm just the one you guys ran into.
Who's in charge?
We're fucking.
Sarge. He's inside.
Sarge in charge.
Sarge in charge.
Sarge in charge. Got it.
Large Sarge.
What-
He's in charge.
Large charge.
Large
It was
Sarge.
all
He's
in
in charge. Yeah.
Now who's slurring?
That's how I talk. We're in Missouri.
Why, if you were in Missouri, why do you talk like you're from fucking Long Island, you fool?
I don't talk like nothing.
Missouri's the south of the Midwest.
Do you know what Missouri is?
Yeah.
Misery.
Where?
It's,
We drove through it.
it's smack
Or I
dab in the
drove
middle.
through it. I know where. Yeah, Midwest. It's in the middle. I get it.
That's right.
You know why I love this
What's
state?
their accent? I don't know. I didn't want to do my or my fucking Viking accent.
Horda Borda.
No,
That's Missouri.
I think you just need to
Minnesota
sound southern
Space
and
Viking.
depressed mode.
Depressed
Hey.
mode? Is that your cover
Depressed
band
mode?
for
Yeah.
Depeche Mode?
Welcome to Missouri.
Yeah,
My name is Officer Cleaver.
I mean
It's all flat.
there you go. And in Missouri, you're allowed to have an open container in a car. It's not illegal,
We're not in a car right now.
but we could be.
I'm going to go inside and talk to Large Sarge.
I drive the
Okay.
car into the living room. So,
You go inside.
I'm not drunk. It's okay.
And now, do you want to do a perception check, or are you just looking to start talking and asking
I'm
questions?
going to proceed with a crit 20.
Okay. You see, as soon as you enter in the door, in front of you is a set of stairs that go up. Looks like there is a sort of a hallway that goes back towards the back side of the house. To your left, there is a living room. You could see just from the entrance that the living room has a doorway back to the back side of the house, which is a kitchen. Between the kitchen and the living room, or I guess it would just be in the living room, you see a few things. You see a shattered coffee pot, along with a big pool of coffee on the ground, shattered glass. You also see a baseball bat just laying on the ground.
Peanut butter jelly.
That's all you see in the general vicinity.
I'd like to do an investigation check.
Sure.
I got a 10.
Okay. You don't see anything other than what I just told you.
Yep. Do I see Large Sarge?
Yeah. He's got his hands on his hips. He's directing people around. And,
Sergeant,
yeah.
what'd you find out? FBI. We've been
Okay.
sent in.
Good. You just answered my question. So, thank you. Well, looks like we have another homicide. And doesn't appear as though there was any breaking and entering or anything like that. They just came in. Might have been the back door was unlocked.
Yeah.
Front door was unlocked. Not sure. 2 elderly upstairs, stabbed to death. No murder weapon found. And also no perp found. Perp was gone by the time anybody showed up.
Does it match the pattern of the other ones?
To an extent.
Is it always the elderly?
No. Every one of the victims is different.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's one person, sometimes it's two, sometimes it's more than that. It's a whole family with like little kids and all that stuff.
Are they always stabbed?
Yes, it's always stabbed. Again, no murder weapon.
Do you think
ever
it's a
found.
gang killing?
I mean, I don't know.
Satanic?
I'm open to possibilities.
Were there any metal albums skewed about?
No.
Then it's not satanic.
Very into Little River Band, it seems this household is.
All right.
If you want, I could show you upstairs to the bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, was the window always open? Do you think
Where?
they came in? The pup came in through there?
Upstairs?
Yeah, the bathroom window.
The bathroom window's not open. It's the bedroom window.
Is there any sort of lattice outside he could have climbed up in the night like a Midwestern ninja?
No, there's no, we found no evidence outside the house to indicate that somebody climbed up and in that window. It's possible, since that's the room in which the two individuals were murdered in, that maybe they were trying to get out the window.
Are the bodies still up in here?
Yeah, they're still up in the bedroom.
Up in here? Up in here?
Yeah.
Are they fully
It's not too
clothed?
Yes.
Excellent.
They were in their nighttime
That's
clothes.
good.
All right. Let's go investigate the bodies.
Okay. So you go upstairs. When you get to the bedroom, and like I said, this house is pretty simple, not a lot to it, but you get up to the bedroom, and it looks as though the door frame has been shattered open.
Which direction?
In.
Like someone large came in here?
Well, that it would indicate that based on, the amount of force we take to shatter the door open. Now, it didn't tear it off the hinges or anything, but it did bust the whole area. There's a chair off to the side, so it looks like potentially somebody was holding a chair up against the door. Did somebody roll?
No.
No.
Okay.
I put a beer down.
Roll intelligence, investigation, perception, whatever you want.
I got a 14
Okay.
I got a
for
17
intelligence.
Okay.
for investigation.
I'm playing with the knickknacks all around the room.
Got it. So with a 17 and a 14, right?
Ooh, a Dreamweaver.
Correct.
You two,
I'm dusting for prints and the.
you see there is
sock
a
drawer.
footprint on the door.
Huh.
It's kind of small, like
Like a leprechaun?
Like
No,
an
not like-
Asian woman.
more like a female footprint, I would say, than a large
Female.
man.
Could be a child.
Indicative of kicking this door open.
Could be a
anyways.
fucking kid.
Could be a kid.
Is there some
little,
sort of brand
little big
name
for a kid.
like a Hello Kitty embossment on the
I would
footprint?
say like girl shoes on it or something. Could just be a small dude.
Could be a small dude as well.
Fucking girl shoes.
Girl shoes.
I don't know. So
It's Tom's.
you also see a chair off to the side
All right.
with pieces of wood. You see the two bodies. They're stabbed and cut all to pieces. Window is open. You see drag marks on the floor coming from the bed to where the bodies
Ah,
have been
fucking
murdered.
gross, dude.
Coming from
Teeth.
the bed to where the bodies are?
Like underneath where the bed is
Sarge.
to like where they're currently murdered.
Sarge, can you fit in that doorway?
Yeah.
Large Sarge.
Yeah, I can fit through the doorway. It's a doorway.
Well, you're
I'm a
fucking large,
human.
man.
I'm
How
like-
large is large
Actually, he
Sarge?
said
like
he put his hands
6'2".
on his hips, so he can't be that fat.
What,
yeah.
sideways 6'2"?
No.
He's from Missouri.
Yeah. I'm a 320 about
6'2", 320.
Yeah.
All right. You play football?
back in the day.
What position?
Tight end.
I knew you were going to say tight end.
Did you lose a lot? Did you lose a lot of games?
Nah, he gained a lot of weight.
Were you the
Since
shame of
then.
your father?
Almost went pro till I blew out my knee.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right. In your professional opinion, did the perp come in through the door or the perp come in through the window?
Through the door.
And then he left through the window.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do an investigation check.
There were some muddy footprints over by the.
How did you know they were made of money?
I said muddy,
Money.
muddy.
Are you gonna sell those footprints on the internet to
What?
horny,
No.
horny, lonely men?
What?
Desperate to see
HornyLonelyMen.com?
even a print of a woman's foot in a carpet at a murder scene. You jerk off to it, and then maybe print it out and come all over the picture itself, and then send pictures of them coming on the picture of the foot to the woman whose foot it is. It's called a
Are you
tribute.
drunk? Are you drunk right now?
He's working.
He's working.
I'm working
You
this
know-
guy.
you know
what
What
you
you
see.
see?
The question.
All right?
Yeah, that doesn't answer the question.
Look, I
You
got an
didn't
18.
answer my question.
I'm gonna say that no. we're not selling the footprints to perverts online.
You wanna? You can make some good fucking
No.
money.
It's against the law.
Yeah, but we're the cops.
It depends on what state you're in. I want to look under that bed.
Okay.
I said I investigated with an 18 to find any pertinent information around the windowsill.
So it looks like that windowsill's pretty dusty, except for
All these fingerprints.
the finger marks.
These
Looks
delicate-
like the window is open from the inside.
Sexy lady fingerprint marks.
No, the old lady fingerprints.
It stands.
Yeah. You also see that there was some dust underneath the bed in two particular splotches, also right where the drag marks were, to indicate that probably these two old people were hiding under the bed, and they got dragged
Yeah,
out.
and they didn't
then murdered.
vacuum much.
They also didn't vacuum much.
Who sleeps under the bed?
Under the bed.
Scared people. And they didn't there's no sign that like one of them tried to offer up the other one by pushing them out from under the bed.
No. Doesn't appear that way.
There's no survival instinct in this place.
I was going to know that hiding under the bed is an ineffective strategy to counter this killer.
All right.
Next time we'll try hiding on top of the bed.
Large Sarge,
Okay.
you guys think you can clean this up and we'll just wait for the next one?
You just gonna wait for the next murder?
Well, I don't see any other clues here unless you got something.
I mean, I don't, but I mean,
You maybe want to take a look?
do you want to see any information on the other cases?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, compare them.
I'm gonna go outside and kind of look at those money footprints.
Muddy footprints. Okay. So it looks as though the muddy footprints, from the back door, anyways, sort of go from one side of the yard. It looks like they climbed over the backyard fence
Pretty easy.
and into the backyard.
How tall's the fence?
It's a privacy fence, so I would say it's about 7 feet tall.
Did you know in the UK they say privacy instead of privacy?
Sure.
Fucking weird, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the other side, check out what's going on over there.
Okay. You see the footprints. They go towards the sidewalk,
Okay.
and then
That's
Continue on.
yeah.
They continue on to the McDonald's.
Well, no. What? No, they're coming from the sidewalk.
Coming
'Cause,
from
you know,
the
you're
McDonald's.
backtracking them, basically.
All right.
It looks like the footprints had stopped in the middle of the victim's yard to look in the back window where the kitchen is. So it looks as though this person was also sort of stalking them a little bit before he
This fucking letter hockey like
went in.
Strida over here. You can see footprints in the fucking grass, and
Well,
then
You
on.
gotta
They're
perceive
walking one
everything
way,
going on.
and then they are pointed towards the window in like a stand,
and, and they're muddy.
and they're muddy.
Don't try.
It rained recently.
Voice in head. Don't try. Don't try.
Where's the mud come from?
Backyard.
Don't explain it. Don't try.
It just stops in the so. Not you can't see them on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it wasn't muddy on
That's
the
all-
sidewalk.
that's all
where
I
it
need.
started.
I mean, I don't think you needed all that clarification.
Fucking Strida. Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean,
Aragorn.
fucking. If you would take the blinders off for 2 fucking seconds to look at the world around you, you would be able to perceive a lot harder than you are.
Well, I rolled a 2, so I can't.
Obviously.
Can I compare the folders from the other files to this file to see if there's any similarities?
Roll me an investigation.
Investigation. All right. That's a +5 all day. I got a 15.
Crit 20.
Fuck you.
Okay.
You fucking super cop now?
Nah,
You
just,
fucking super cop? You coming for my job?
Yeah, you know.
You think you're better than me?
I mean, yeah.
He seems better
So-
than you, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He has
No fucking
credit
All right.
twice.
I'm going to outsource this to you.
Okay. So there have
Delegation.
been partial footprints found at all the scenes, and all the footprint sizes are different. So it seems like they're all different people, or they're just wearing different size shoes.
Not a chameleon that can stretch their body
Could be
like
that too.
like an X-Files.
Sure.
Maybe
First-
a shoe-stealing millipede.
Okay. As I said, they all looked as though they were murdered with a knife. The first victims were a mom
they
and
gonna
dad
find a knife?
and 2 small children, ages 7 and 8. The second victim was a woman in her 40s, and she had 3 cats, though they were fine and ignored. Then the third victims were a mother, a father, 1 small child, about 6 years old, and then a 14-year-old teenager. And then the fourth one was a young man, late 20s, and
Seems
his
like
dog.
none of this information's important.
And then
Yeah.
this is the elderly couple's the 5th victim.
Should we call in a foot expert, maybe?
Foot expert.
Yeah.
Even though I said all the footprints are different.
They were, but maybe we can tell if someone is putting on bigger and smaller shoes.
Well, who do we
'cause of
know
the
that
gait?
knows feet so well?
Right? Who do we know that knows feet
Who
like that?
do we know that knows the
That's perhaps a
intricacies
scientist.
of the little piggies?
Roll intelligence or history.
I got a 10.
Fucking Scott Hopkins is who
Scott
we know.
Hopkins,
I got a 24.
He is renowned for his foot knowledge.
Is anybody on good
Specifically
terms with
ghost
Scott
feet.
Hopkins?
I mean,
Able.
I noticed the guy was on the dossier of the assignment. Right, so that's pretty good terms.
No, I meant like any of us.
Usually
the three of us.
we have contact back with Site 69. You could probably video call them and get in touch with them. This is usually
We've got
what we
foot
do.
clues, and we need an expert.
Do
Is
you
what
want
we'll
to
say.
do you want to do that, Jim Beam?
No, I'm busy looking at the bodies.
All right, I'll fucking call this guy. Hey, Site 69.
Bring.
This is Officer Marchetti on site.
You're not really
In Missouri?
You're a field agent.
Officer,
Pretending to be an officer.
I'm never breaking character.
Every time we do this, I have to... Every time.
I can't.
Why don't field agents realize
There-
it's a cover?
There are police officers in the vicinity,
And
What
you're
if-
on
and
a
I can
video
never
call?
break character.
What if the killer is watching?
Yeah.
What the killer's watching?
Well, the killer's watching you call us like a research outpost.
He doesn't know who we call
Is this
him.
evidence?
You're on a video call.
I'm trying
You
to talk
picked
to
video.
evidence right now.
The killer's not like on our show.
Is he in the room right now?
Is he in the room?
He could be.
Crit 20, is he?
No.
Damn it.
All right. Well, hey, we got some foot-related clues.
Oh, hold on.
Site 69, you got Papa Hopkins.
Papa Hopkins.
Papa Hopkins. This guy.
Papa the Foot, all right?
Yeah.
Look,
Paranormal podiatrist, what you got?
we have some paranormal footprints
All right.
on scene.
You
Let me-
give me a nice big view of those. Take a few pictures, email them to me, put them in a zip
Show 'em the
file,
balls.
encrypt
Show
them,
him the
please.
balls. Do it. There's this. Look at this.
All right,
bubble-
sorry, I
look
couldn't-
at
I
this
couldn't
bubble
resist.
gum.
I
Look at
couldn't
this
resist.
Bubble gum he sat in.
That's not a foot at all, you fool.
All right. So here are the crime scene dossiers, and now here are the live videos of these paranormal footprints.
Voice in the head, Scott Hopkins. Scoop Hopkins.
Scott.
Scooby Scott.
Scallop
Skibbity Scott
Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Paranormal podiatrist here. I'm going to take a look at these photographs of these footprints. As a paranormal podiatrist, do I notice anything strange about these?
Roll me an intelligence or investigation with advantage since you're...
Thank God, I rolled a
Field
2 on my
of
first
doctorate.
Because you're a foot pervert.
And he studied it
And you
for his
studied
doctoral
because you're a
thesis.
foot pervert.
Voice in the head, that's going to be a 22.
Okay. So you notice all of these feet come from different people.
Uh-huh.
You can ascertain that it appears as though some of these are female, some of these are male.
I
So it's
focused
not
in on
just-
the female ones very, very tightly.
You did, yes. It also, especially the one that they show you of the door, does not, and because they also happen to share the photograph with the chair that was inside, you're putting 2 and 2 together, and they probably put a chair up against this door. And a little lady probably isn't going to have the force to shatter a door off the hinges, basically, or at least, the where the locking mechanism is. So you're going to guess that this is somebody who's very strong.
Voice in the head, I'm going to go and
Yes.
cross-reference all of these footprints with the previous and next victims. See if they match up with their description.
Previous and next victims.
So, for example, the previous victim that wasn't
Yeah.
these 2 old people, let's see if it was a
Yes.
little lady.
The previous victims.
that's wicked smart.
No, it was a
Fucking smart.
male footprint.
Oh, well.
One before that, male
No.
footprint.
The victim
He's cross
of the
with
last
the victims. Is the victim the next killer? Is what he's saying. From the previous
one. Or
murder.
vice versa.
Yeah. Is this like that movie in the '90s where the killer jumps bodies?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Is it resurrecting the dead?
I've seen Supernatural a lot, so.
It's
Seen a lot, 7 seasons. That was enough. I didn't go to 16.
Or 6. No, there's 15.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was on for 15.
So the killers are not resurrecting the dead of their corpses or converting their
No.
victims to kill for them again.
That has been
don't do
too
that.
smart.
Anything else maybe paranormal about these footprints?
Based on the crime scene photos, there is evidence of them seemingly knowing how to get into the house without any sort of breaking and entering. There's no glass broken or anything like to get in. All of them appear to have just walked on into the house
But
through
this is
one
all
of the
in
doors.
Missouri, right?
Yes.
Where they don't lock their doors.
It's one of the
awesome.
safest towns in America. So
Yeah.
they probably don't worry too much about locking their doors.
Could be.
Even with 5 murders, still not locking doors.
Could be.
It's probably run its course, they said.
Well,
All right.
fellas, look.
Dr. Hopkins.
That
Papa.
footprint is from a very small, probably quite attractive woman. And judging by the size, probably not strong enough to do what she did to that door. So I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Secondly, from the crime scene photos you sent me, looks like they might have known their killer. Each and every one of them.
Just let him in.
Maybe so. Maybe they had other means. Anyway, I got a box of tissues and a jar of Vaseline calling my name. I'm going to see you later. Have a good one.
And at that point, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. For those of you who are unaware, Botched has a Patreon over at, you guessed it, patreon.com/botchedpodcast, where we have all kinds of different tiers for different styles of rewards and all that jazz. But the most beloved of the rewards, I say, is the bi-weekly episodes, the bonus episodes that come out, where we do little fun one-offs about this and that. And this particular month, or past month, is no different. The crew embarked on a Steamboat Willie-esque adventure where they got into all kinds of shenanigans. Here's a clip.
Why would you let the mouse in here?
He gestures towards his chains.
If only I had wings for this mega cat.
Well, that's fine, because I've got a new job for you. Yeah, no, it's too bad. I put the net over him again, and I unchained him. And I said, "You're such a pretty bird. Pretty bird." And I heavy petted. Heavy pet. Pretty bird.
He shudders under your touch. His
Like
feathers get all
closing his
big.
Every time your hand raises, his eyes close.
Exactly.
I knew you chose us for a reason. Let's go see the doctor. So I bring him down through the
Dark.
hole. There's all the blood from the goats everywhere. This isn't where we want to be. Don't worry. It gets a lot worse. And I open up the hatch to go into the sub.
And I'm sewing together goat muscle onto the cat skeleton with cat tendons that I pulled out of the little body of the cat and mouse hearing.
Dr. Cormick, your new patient
Yes.
is ready to see you.
The flight package has arrived.
And I close the hatch and all the light leaves the room.
And I grab my bone saw.
Yeah, it just goes downhill from there. So if you want to listen to the rest of this, as well as the thousands of hours of other bonus content we have over on patreon.com/botchedpodcast, head on over there and subscribe for just a few dollars a month, and that will get you access to all those thousands of hours of content. That's right, patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Back to the show. And we're back.
Thank you.
I'm still in the room, like,
Wouldn't
doing it
like
in the bathroom.
The eucalyptus and the
Don't do it in
Vaseline
the reporting
fucking,
office.
burn
God
after
damn.
a while.
Click.
Well, I mean, maybe it just works for him. Maybe he fills a glove full of Jello and then fucks it.
It's like a fucking a
Fifi?
race.
It's like his Fifi.
It's like a race. You got like the thrill is that before the eucalyptus burns.
What?
You've never used Icy Hot?
To jack off with?
It's a race.
Yeah, that's
It's a race against
it's
time.
a fucking race.
It's a race before it starts to burn.
That's
Like
right.
when you have like 3 shots at the
Sounds
bar
like
and you
a
get a
terrible
20-minute
idea.
drive.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You play Ookie Cookie.
Ookie
But with icy hot.
cookie.
Voices hit. What we call it. We call it limp biscuit down here.
No, that's when you all jerk off onto
Yeah,
a
but
biscuit.
that's right.
And
The
last
next
one
level
the
is that
last one
everybody
comes
uses Icy Hot to
Now,
make it hotter.
The thing
to
is,
make it hotter.
the thing is,
To come.
Hotter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hotter.
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 I know.
And
We're
cool.
just,
Hotter. Hotter.
what's the show budget for Icy Hot?
Pretty fucking
Nothing.
high.
for Dragon Con.
Why do we? No, we're not doing a circle jerk with ice.
Voice in Head, do you mean to tell me you've never been jerking off in the shower just to see what would happen? Turned the cold water all the way down right before it happened. See if it enhances the sensation of the flavor.
No.
You've never just handed over and grabbed for that bottle of your sister's Nair.
Nair?
To see, if it has more slipperiness than.
No.
You've never gotten
tears.
a delivery of a fresh 16-inch pepperoni pizza and thought, I wonder if that cheese, that melty, hot, boiling cheese will make me
That's gonna take the roof of my mouth off. Do I want to
shoot
put my dick
man
in
cheese out.
And the grease inside the cup of
make me
pepperoni.
shoot my man cheese out?
That's
You've
right.
never gone to a Costco and into the freezer section
I feel like all
to
these
get a
are gonna
hot
be no's.
pocket that's frozen just to, unzip the edge to feel how
It's frozen.
You've never
You're not gonna
drunkenly
put it in
reached
there.
for a bottle of Pert for men
Pert.
and the fucking shampoo.
Yeah, I get purple.
and then falling asleep afterwards to chemical burns on yourself.
I can tell you, I learned at a young age: do not use shampoo to
You're
jack off.
telling
Yeah, me too.
That
It burns.
Now,
a
shampoo
lot.
have
is
done
fine
that.
as long as it
Yes,
doesn't get into the
shampoo is
urethra.
That's
When-
why it burns.
when your family
careful.
was out of town
I
for
didn't know that it's a
Thanksgiving
small
and the turkey was defrosting, you never just went in to
No, I didn't
pump it
fuck
full
the
of
turkey.
filling?
And then a week later, just went for the gravy.
I also didn't fuck the
I'm going to
gravy.
take the gravy boat to the bathroom, Ma.
Just checking it.
A cored out pineapple right before they grill it.
You're telling
You
me
didn't use cornstarch,
you never
though.
took the old greasy, oily soot off of the barbecue when it's heating up, right when it's ripe for scraping, and just said, what if I wipe this on my hand and rub one out real quick instead?
This guy smokes meat.
No.
You never just went one day during Christmas Eve and broke all the balls on the Christmas tree, picked up all the glass shards and just gave yourself a good grinding?
No.
Okay.
The old shredded hot dog. No.
Voice and Head, you're telling me that you never looked at a paper shredder and said, what if we're soulmates? This might be our last chance. We might die tomorrow.
That's right.
You just gotta like, a paper shredder, not a fucking like paper cutter. No.
Oh.
You take a paper cutter, and you just like pull up the handle, and then just let go, and then it probably balances, and you just like do your thing, and then maybe it falls, maybe it doesn't, and that's like the thrill.
All I'm saying
You've
is
never done that?
that
No.
paper shredder has a reverse for a reason.
So you can put your dick back together?
That's not how that works.
No, it's not how that works.
You never just got home from your corporate job and went upstairs to get on change, and as you're loosening that necktie, really just thought maybe Carradine was correct?
David!
Maybe he was onto something.
So anyway,
Something
something supernatural is happening here because that lady could not kick down that door with that much force to knock it off its hinges like that.
I'm going to take out my ghost goggles.
Ghost God.
Lets me see into the ghost realm.
There's astral shades.
No.
He's shooting up right now.
It's pool goggles with needles in them.
I got it tucked to the
I
nether
have to
realm.
talk to the ghosts.
Oh, they got security cameras here?
No.
No?
So judging by the baseball bat and the
Jowl-
broken
wait,
coffee pot,
Wait, hold on. I've got. I don't want it to get away. It's like the men who stare at trains, because it's like the George Clooney thing mixed with train spotting because of the heroin. Nailed it. But go ahead. It was a good one
I
for
thought
me.
you were making an
Watch
autism
fucking culture
reference
yourself.
'cause they
Watch
love
some good
trains.
movies. It's
the
fine.
goats who choose life. Yes. So
It was actually a real government programming, too.
It's
I
true.
know.
It's really happened.
I've seen the movie.
events. Ewan McGregor went there straight after he filmed 1999's Phantom Menace.
He had to do heroin to get over the Phantom Menace.
no, because he was
And
scared of
that's where he's-
flying. Like it's a normal
Yeah.
thing to be scared of.
That's a baby. That was a real baby he saw.
Everybody
crawling on the
roll me
ceiling.
an intelligence or an investigation or a perception check.
Can we roll all three?
Whatever is the best for
I got
you.
3 11s,
I
so
rolled-
I got
I rolled an
got
18.
11.
15. 16, excuse me.
Way to come original, bud.
What?
18.
Oh, I got
That's
an
a good
18.
joke. 16.
16.
18, 16. Good year.
What happened?
What did the other guy get?
18.
War of
God
1812 has
damn
been
it.
over for 4 years.
18? I can't. No,
It's 15.
So
Pull the
you two
masturbating
18s
shampoo out of your ears.
You two 18s
popular, sir.
You noticed.
Why are you winking when you said 18? Why are you licking your lips?
Why are you elbowing
They
them to
can
the
see
side?
me. They can see it's not happening.
Why are you touching my ball sack?
That's you. You're
So
like
you're 18 now, huh? It's about time.
You
Yeah,
guys.
Gross.
That's what Dennis was just doing.
Fucking 40. Go away.
Come back.
You guys have noticed, looking through this house as well as through the case files.
Yeah. They were fucking stupid.
You're fucking stupid. But also, this particular all these houses had one family member, at least one family member, who was not
Who was
present.
missing.
Well, was missing, not necessarily missing, but like they're not there for it.
And they ain't fucking back.
Yeah, but
They never showed up
no.
again?
Well, so like this house, they have a picture of what appears to be a woman in her 20s as the daughter. So there's no, I mean, it's possible that she lives here still, but doesn't seem that way.
Do we have a name?
All of the houses have at least one person who's in their 20s or like early to mid 20s that's missing.
Do you think they all got radicaled on the TikToks and then
possible.
killed their family?
It's possible.
Case closed.
You could do some sort of investigation.
Yeah, I'm doing it on,
Well, okay,
You got
online
all
research.
fucked
Well,
up
hold
on
on.
Chinese spyware and did the kill your parents challenge.
Okay.
They said. So what about this one? This one's got a daughter.
And they all did in their 20s, he said.
This one had a daughter, yeah.
Okay, so where's the room for the daughter?
The room for the daughter is right next to the one where the parents
I'm
got
gonna go
murdered.
into the closet, get some pair of shoes out,
Okay.
and see if it matches up with the size on the door.
It does.
Ooh, and go
Holy
outside with the
shit.
mud pies.
We've got a break.
Matches.
matches.
We got a break.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the living room where the parents where are their phones?
Their phones are over on the couch.
What kind of phone are they? Apple? Android?
Android.
Huawei.
Okay, they're Androids. Okay, I'm gonna unlock the phone
How?
with their bodies are still here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the
With the
phone upstairs
fingerprints,
and then
yeah.
fingerprint open it.
Passwords.
You didn't not
Just a
even gonna give me a
fingerprint.
high low.
Fuck
on
no
it?
boomers.
Just passwords.
They didn't want to
How old?
update to the
How old
iPhone
are they?
6 yet.
Putting their wrinkly
If they're
hands
that
on
old,
there.
it's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right.
Or 0, 0, 0,
I'm not gonna give you a
0.
high low. I'm gonna give you a D6. Guess a
One,
D6.
one, one, one.
4.
No.
I'm
The
gonna-
password's not 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
I'm gonna try.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna go. Let's say their closet is their wedding book there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see the date of their wedding
Yeah,
anniversary
that's a good one.
Okay.
and use that as the password.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I'm getting closer. Maybe like a D3,
I'll give you a D4.
It could just be their birth date.
Guess.
3.
No. You were close though, but no.
Well, I'm just thanks.
And are there wallets around, like with their driver's licenses?
Yeah. Nothing
I'm going
was
to try
taken.
each of their birth dates in their respective phones and then the other way.
Guess we need D4.
Fucking D. We're getting closer with D4. Twice, you want? Because there's 2 phones or what?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to guess 3 and then 4.
No, to either. I rolled
I'm
twice.
gonna go downstairs to the kitchen,
rolled
open up
one
the
for
drawers.
both.
They got like a phone book, like a home phone book.
No, no one has phone books anymore.
While he's
They're
opening and
boomers.
closing drawers, do they have any liquor?
Yes.
Okay,
That's true.
I'm just
They've got
evidence.
vodka
I need to hold on
And
to this.
peach schnapps.
Mix
They
them
still have a
together.
home phone.
Yeah.
What?
I put some.
They still have what?
A home phone, a landline.
No.
They're old, of course they do.
I mean,
Everybody's
Oh,
trying to
right.
cut back on expenses.
they appear to be in their late 50s, early 60s.
They got a
Holy
landline.
shit.
Gen Xers.
Yeah. They got a picture of the Cure on the fucking wall.
High low for home phone. home loans.
Hi.
They
No,
refinanced.
they don't have a home phone.
I get you alone?
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna pull up the DMV records. Do they got a second car that is registered to the daughter at all?
They don't,
Is there...
She does?
but the daughter has a car.
Okay.
She's got a fucking car.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Camry.
Is it in
Okay,
the
so-
driveway?
No.
Okay.
Put an APB out for it
That's right.
Okay.
immediately.
All right. They put an APB out.
I mean,
for it.
check all the LPRs in the area.
Sure.
Uh,
Couple hours go by, they find it abandoned in an empty lot.
Are there
Okay, that
footprints?
doesn't matter then, because he just made that up.
I mean, I make everything up.
Metagame.
Then it's time to call in the hounds, boys.
Are you sure?
We're gonna track 'em.
That's
We're
how
track
that
'em
works.
down.
And then I also log onto her computer in her room.
Okay. There's a password on the computer.
Fucking password.
What? Who doesn't have a password on something?
The elderly
She's
people,
in her
dude.
20s.
Try Chris Hemsworth.
You want to just like roll a die? Can we get IT in here to fucking get in this shit?
You can call the SCP Foundation.
Use my
to try and-
SCP
Yes,
hacking
a remote
device.
Because I'm not gonna
yeah.
just guess a fucking password.
Sure. One of you roll me. One of you roll me a engineering check.
Hot Scott
15.
I like your roll better.
High low.
I got a 17.
Oh, you got 17?
I got
Then you do it.
17?
Yeah,
With a 17, you guess it.
I fucking do.
You get it. You get it.
Was
with
it
the
Chris
hack.
Hemsworth?
It was
1, 2, 3,
Pikachu.
4.
it's
Pikachu.
Chris Hemsworth. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right.
All right.
Pikachu.
No.
All right.
Pikachu.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Dollar sign.
All right. And I see if there's any communiques in her social medias. If she's been following any weird fucking thirst traps. Or
The
like,
last message
yeah.
was from somebody who the name doesn't appear anymore.
What,
it
on,
looks
like,
like that
fucking
person
Meta?
deleted their account. But you could still see the messages anyways.
Yeah.
And it seems as though this person had struck up a conversation a few weeks ago. And then about a week ago, they were set to meet up. This person seems very charismatic, but has like a one of those new age hippy dippy feels to it. It's like, hey, we're gonna like get together and like experience life and stuff, man. Like,
Did they say where?
yes, it does say where. It's a park.
That doesn't sound like a new age guy. It sounds like a 13-year-old on fucking AOL chat room.
Kind of. But yeah, so
Cosplay.
it mentions a park, but a specific part of the park that is more secluded.
All right. We fucking get a drone out there.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go.
Yeah,
You're going in person.
I'll just gonna walk there.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Well,
walk
I was
there.
going to park down the street and then pile the drone over there, not to.
You pile the drone
Spook 'em.
over us.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but a drone's going to be pretty loud compared to
Yeah,
just
It's a stealth drone.
stealth drone.
Yeah.
Sure. So are you stealthing drone or are you going over to investigate?
We're doing both.
both the stealth
same
thing
time.
all the way.
So one of you's investigating while a drone just
Two
flies
of us
over
are
you. Okay.
investigating while
Yeah.
he flies a drone
From
Okay.
a block away.
from a block away.
Gotcha.
And I'm ready to back up.
And to be stealthy, I take all the ice out of my tumbler and vodka and peach schnapps.
Well, this meeting day was a week ago, so it's not like it was
We're going to find footprints.
today.
It's all right.
Well,
Whether in a
the
cave or
Yeti
something.
holds the cold in very well.
It
so
does.
The ice
it does.
is still there.
Roll me an investigation. Mean dogs.
I got a 22.
7.
8.
You don't see shit.
From the
Neither one of you
drone,
see
though.
shit. What'd you get from your drone?
22.
The drone notices.
No, I noticed piloting the drone.
You notice through the drone
It's not an AI fucking drone.
that not too far from where they're located, there
Yeah.
appears to be a disturbed area of the foliage.
Ooh, look over there, you idiots.
I walk over there like a gorilla.
Okay.
I do it backwards because I don't want to do what he told me to.
Okay. You go over there and you can see that there are drag marks and what appears to be a
Like a bunch of wigs.
like a rolled up
makeup.
paper towel
Oh, they've been
or a
masturbating.
cloth of some sort.
They've been spoofing.
So that's what you see. So it looks as though there was some sort of a struggle right here. The ground is disturbed a bit. And then, yeah, there's like a piece of cloth or something on the ground.
I put gloves on and pick it up and put it into a bag.
Okay.
Does it match the shirt she was wearing in her most recent picture?
No, this looks more like a handkerchief or like some other type of cloth.
What color is it?
White.
She's
We'll
French.
get DNA sampled.
Okay.
And then can we see where the drag, like it was taken? The
So,
struggle leads
not
to?
very far away.
Aragorn over here can track them.
Sure. Not very far away from
Aragorn.
that spot. There's actually a like a little service road that goes through like the backside of the park. And it seems as though the drag marks go to the dirt road. And there are not set of tire tracks, but there are tracks. It looks like somebody was loaded up into a vehicle and taken away.
So it wasn't the service guy. Yeah, fuck that glass. Fuck that koozie. That glass koozie.
Glass Koozie sounds like a cool band.
Yeah.
Cooler than
What?
the last one I said?
I don't know what you said.
I don't remember what I said.
I've
It
been
was
trying to
something
just
about the cure.
put everything you guys say behind me as soon as
It
you
was
say it.
depression.
Depressed mode. Yeah,
Yeah.
depressed mode. That was pretty good. I'm writing
So-
that down.
Okay.
Fellas, do you want to keep following the trail, or do you want to wait until the next murder happens and catch this psycho in the act?
I mean,
We'll try both
because
like
we do both?
Okay.
we got to figure out what kind of car this is. Like, is there a female Italian lawyer wife in town that knows cars real well?
So, voice in the head, what I want to do before we leave the park
Yeah.
is I want to set up some stealth camouflage, high-tech, tiny deer cameras up in the trees around where
Ghillie
those
cams.
drag marks begin,
Okay.
the coordinates where they're supposed to meet. And
Okay.
we're going to get any movement that happens in this area of the park.
Did you guys dress in fucking field clothes, or were you wearing your uniforms when we checked this out?
I'm wearing whatever I was wearing last night, which is whatever I was wearing the day before. It's
A fucking towel? Yeah, okay, a towel.
It's a disheveled suit.
Okay. Yeah, you set up your cameras to look at that area.
That's
You only see one set of drag marks, so it doesn't seem like
This
he's
hasn't
just
been space.
kidnapped 5 different people from this one spot.
What's the distance on these tire marks?
What do you mean?
You said there's tire tracks.
Yes.
What's the distance
You mean
Yeah.
like width?
To see what kind of fucking car
between
these assholes.
each tire? What's the distance? Is it a truck? Is it a car?
Roll me intelligence.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna
20.
You're going to guess a van.
Like a windowless plumber
Like
van.
a windowless plumber van.
a Ford.
A panel van. How would you know if it's a Ford
It's a
from
Ford
the width
white
of the
panel
tires?
van. Yeah,
We'll take a look at picture of the tire.
Have you never
marks,
seen
and
My
we'll send it
Cousin
to
Vinny, you
experts.
fool?
I have.
You can tell if it's a Buick Skylark or a fucking Chevy Camino. I don't know.
Exactly.
Chevy
by
Camino.
the width
okay.
of the differential.
Uh-huh.
And meanwhile, I'll send this social media account to the SCP to see if they can fucking crack it and see where it goes from.
Okay.
So if we could get in touch with them again.
Okay.
Or like,
Well,
set up-
like I said, the account was deleted, but
yeah, but like, oh, it's gone forever because
no,
one
I know.
saves your
I'm just
information.
saying. Okay, no, I got you. They'll fucking put it in there. They'll dig around. Okay, what are you guys doing in the meantime?
Fucking waiting for the next one. I guess
Well,
I'm out of ideas.
There's been a murder each night. So.
We're gonna
So,
go.
yeah.
We're gonna do the legwork. We're gonna do the fucking legwork. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the nearest LPRs in a perimeter around where that back road empties out. Okay. So any license plate readers that pick up stuff going in and out of that park, and we're gonna look
Okay.
through every single fucking car that came out of that fucking thing and see if it matches the wheelbase that we found the tire marks. So we find a
And we
match.
know it's from a week ago.
Yes,
how many? How big is this town?
it's a city. So
Oh, it's a city.
yeah, I just
Never
call
mind.
it town, but
Don't.
yeah, it's a
I don't
city.
even. I'm gonna abort my own
Poplar Bluff population
16.
16,000.
Hey,
So it's
It's actually less than Gettysburg.
phone. Yeah, it's less than Gettysburg.
Yeah, so it's smaller than Gettysburg.
Someone might know this guy.
How many plumber vans are in this town?
Actual plumbers or plumber vans?
Just vans.
Plumber vans.
We just look it up the registrations. How many vans are in this fucking town?
A few dozen.
All right. And how many do we see on the video feed that fucking Drunkie's looking at from a week ago coming out of the public park?
it's a series
So-
of pictures.
You do. So there is one panel van caught on a camera going in the general vicinity of outside of Poplar Bluff. Well, there's no more cameras, so you're not sure where he goes after that.
Do we see the license plate?
Yeah, it's a license plate reader.
No license plate.
No.
All right. So maybe we could take it around to all the fucking.
Hold on. What direction do we catch it on camera? The front of the car or the back of the car?
Back of the car.
Back of the car.
No plate.
It's fine. If we saw it from the front, maybe we can enhance.
Well,
to see this-
where's the
Yeah.
fucking good old boy bar in this fucking town? And we'll just go with pictures and buy shots and be like, does anybody know who this fucking
Hold on,
car
but we
is?
have. Hold on, time out. So we have the van on video,
Yes.
so we can tell the make, model, and year,
Yes.
which would then bring our search down
yes.
from a half.
Would narrow it down.
So I want to do that.
If it's registered.
Tell the local police to contact us when they find it. We'll just
Yeah,
let
okay.
them do the work. They're fucking just work smarter, not harder.
And we'll go to the fucking
We'll
bar
go
and
to-
ask about
and
it.
we'll go to the bar. We don't even have to do anything.
And
Just
ask
go
about
to
it.
the bar.
And wait.
I don't know if I want to go to the bar with you.
Why not?
We just gotta wait another fucking day.
Why?
You just drink
Because of last time.
What did happen
What
last
did
time?
I fucking do?
This was my first assignment with you.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
I don't care about you. You
What I
seem like
fucking
you can
do.
handle your
You
shit.
goddamn right.
You seem like a professional.
I've been drinking since we got
Constantly.
here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. You're not supposed to.
Well, your mom's not supposed to neither, but she
Well,
fucking
well,
did.
she doesn't anymore. Rest
Yeah,
her
okay.
soul. I mean, we've told you made that.
I'm already drinking, so we're fucking going.
Boys, I think your mother would want you to drink.
She told me that on her deathbed.
I want you to start drinking.
She said the exact opposite.
She said, I like you better when you're drunk.
She did say that, but she said, "Don't be like me, boy. Don't be all livered out and decrepit."
At 52?
At 52.
Yeah,
By the way,
So you do remember. Hey, we're not
Of course I
talking to you.
remember.
I'm
voice in
talking
the
to
head.
you because we've already spent too much time talking about
Yeah.
what I have or haven't fucked.
Meanwhile, we're at the
and all
bar.
this other stuff.
He's
We gotta
giving me
move it
my
along.
fucking life story at
Yeah.
the town bar.
You guys get basically a response back. Even though the plate was taken off in terms of the make, the model of the year, that van actually belonged to the first victim,
Jimmy Scaz.
like the first victim's family. And the van was not on the premises at
So
the
I
time.
was right.
Kind of.
But the person who owned the,
The
van was
killer
dead.
becomes a car.
You gotta go.
Sneaks into the
Yeah,
house.
to wear car.
Wears
What's-
women's
what's that?
shoes.
That was the worst episode
What's
of Futurama.
that?
Yeah, what's pretty bad.
What's that episode of?
I just referenced it.
Are you
No,
sure
no, no,
we're
no.
not talking about the
No, the
Incredible
movie, the
Turbo
Stephen King
Teen?
book.
Christine?
Yeah, there you go.
Thinner.
There's several with killer cars actually. Maximum
follows.
Overdrive was also
Ah,
one.
that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
That's a great movie.
What?
What?
We watched it on stream.
We did.
It's not
It's
great.
not great.
It's one of those so bad it's
It's okay.
good.
No.
Yeah.
It's-
It is one of
we
the
had a great
movies of
fucking
all
time.
time.
It is one of the movies of all
Would-
time.
would-
Who,
would you
who was the famous person in that one?
Estevez.
Sylvester Stallone.
That's right.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Emilio, the Mighty Duck
That's
Man.
where they do the arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
No,
That's
that's
over the top.
Over the top.
Better or worse than?
Better.
All right.
Better. Over the Top is a lot better than fucking Maximum Overdrive. Fuck you, Shinigami.
Maximum Overdrive and Over the Top Marathon back to back. Which one's better? I don't know. Fucking both great.
Overdrive the top.
Over the top.
Over the Top.
Overdrive the top.
Yeah.
So
Green Goblin, though, is in Maximum Overdrive.
It is. It's true.
it's true.
They didn't get permission for that, I don't think.
No, no,
They
I
just
don't
did
think so. What are they going to do? It's easy
What are
to
they
ask
gonna do?
for
Take the front of my truck off? Want to see them try? What are you guys doing?
Fucking arguing about movies
I
while we
already
drive
told
to
you,
the...
we're going to get the cops to look for the fucking, locate the van. And when they locate it, they're going to call us. And then we're going to kill the guy that's inside. I mean, contain him.
They found it. They found the van.
All right.
Where is it? We go to the location.
Yes.
It is parked out in the woods off of a dirt road that doesn't go anywhere. Like it's just sort of like a dirt road that just goes to like a little, probably like a campsite or something like that. It's just parked out there.
Perfect.
All right, we got to call in fucking helicopters with heat seekers.
No,
and
no,
fucking...
no. Oh, you
Oh, you just want to like find this
Let's
person on
just
foot?
hide in the bushes and wait for them to come to the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, because they're going to bring the person and
Yes,
drag them
exactly.
in. And what, are we going to shoot them? Or what if they're Superman?
We're going to throw a net over them, maybe a large pillowcase.
We work for the SCP Foundation, you son of a bitch. We know that there's anomalies.
I'm a low-tech
call
kind
it
of
in.
guy.
I'm fucking calling it in.
Okay.
Call what?
To the
We
to
need
the foundation.
Nets. We need
nets.
nets.
Need nets?
No,
okay,
we need
they'll airdrop
we
some
need a
nets.
containment team.
Okay. They get a containment team.
Ready.
Okay.
All right.
Lying in
A
wait. in
stealth
the woods.
containment team. Yeah, you knew.
That's right.
They
We'll
got-
wait until he comes with
Yeah,
the
we'll
next
wait for
victim,
him.
and then we contain him.
Okay. So you
So we're not going to stop the murder of the parents.
Fuck
What's
them
more
parents.
important is finding this guy, not stopping the murder.
They're basically boomers at this point. Fuck them.
so
They own houses.
okay.
They own grave sites.
So
Who could afford those?
the day
I
goes
can't.
by. It's now turning into night.
Yeah.
Which
okay.
Dago?
The current day.
You
that
call
you're
it Dago.
in. Yeah, Dago. Got it. So yeah, it's now nighttime. Are you still staking this thing out? Or are you?
Yeah.
Moving? Okay.
Yes.
Eventually, night becomes morning again,
That's okay.
and you get a call. There's been another murder.
Well, yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
We fell asleep, didn't we?
Different suburban neighborhood. What are you guys doing? You want to go check out the new crime scene?
Well, but like, didn't he lure the girl there after the murder?
No, he lured the girl there
Before
a
the
week
murder?
before the murder.
Oh, we need to put out an ABB for that Camry.
From the previous
They
house?
Yes.
found the Camry.
The Camry,
found
for the girl.
Yeah, they found that. It was abandoned.
God damn it,
What about,
Jenna.
what about the car? No, find the car of the current people. The current people's car.
Current people's car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find that car right now.
Current
They're
people's
already dead.
car is a Ford pickup truck.
APB for that. We fucking find
They
it.
find that one. It's also abandoned.
God damn
An
it.
old warehouse
Okay.
district.
Next, so we got to get to the next day. We're gonna search for missing cars or teens or something like that.
Yes.
What town did that murder happen in?
All of them are in Poplar Bluff.
All right.
I thought you said it
Eventually,
was
he's
in a
going to run out
different
of people.
town.
There's only
No.
16,000.
We put out a town watch thing. Is your neighbor's car missing? Report it to this number. Is it not parked in the normal spot? They're probably murderers.
Okay. Do you want to search anything else?
Well, if the van was from the first man, then we're going to get all the cars of every single fucking victim, and eventually we'll find a man.
Unless they didn't drive.
Why would they not drive and pick up a body? That's what they've done every
In
time.
Missouri? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what you want from us, voice and head.
Because clearly what happens is they
You
get the
followed
guy,
every clue.
they get the person to kill their parents, then they meet in the woods somewhere, and then they kill that person and drag them off.
Yeah, they meet in the woods first, and then they kill their parents.
Roll me an intelligence check.
I
Nat fucking
don't
20.
want to.
Okay.
Fucking 17.
So when you go to the next crime scene, you guys actually start to case further outside the bounds of the crime scene itself.
We keep following the footprints.
About a half a mile away, you actually find a bloodied black cloak in a trash can next to the sidewalk leading out of town.
It's probably nothing.
Covered in ketchup.
Hey, Aragorn.
Catch it.
A fucking hobbit lay here. You see it?
I'm going to pick it up with my sword.
Why do you have a sword?
Because he's Aragorn.
I'm Aragorn.
Be careful with that. It's not the crown of France.
It's
You better watch yourself.
a black cloak. It's covered in blood.
Okay. Can we test it? For blood?
Sure, you can have it tested.
Whose blood is it?
The victims of the
victims.
most current murder.
All right. And do they have a child that's missing?
No, the person who was murdered is a man in his early 20s, and his older brother is missing.
Can we put out an APB for the older brother?
Sure.
What kind of cloak is this? Who's it made by?
Holocaust.com?
What?
Cloak? Holocaust cloak.
I mean, that's what it's called in the movie, Holocaust.
Yeah.
HC. It's an HC. The brand is HC.
Okay.
I don't know what you want from me.
Roll me.
No.
An intelligence check.
It's a cloak,
Another
right?
one?
It's got a hood.
Yes.
We're gonna do.
Yes.
We're gonna search for fibers. We're gonna search for hairs, and do an analysis on whatever hairs are in the cloak.
Okay. You do that. It's
the
the older
victim.
brother.
The older brother. We put out
older brother's
APB
hair.
for him already.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
7.
Fucking 12.
Okay. Steve.
Whoa, you want me to do another one?
How
Yeah.
wicked smart are you?
A fucking
How wicked smart are you?
non-natural one. They call that a soft botch.
so
We're going to the
12?
bar.
Okay.
A dirty
So 12.
botch.
You're the best. You guys are 12. They had to buy those cloaks somewhere.
I go to the magic shop.
Is there
We're
a
going to go to Mad Max's.
clokatorium.com?
You guys search around
We
town,
go to Miracle Max's.
and there's only one shop that sells HC branded cloaks.
What's the store name?
Miracle Max's.
Miracle Max's.
Why? Why would you do that?
Miracle Max's.
Miracle Max's.
I go and talk to Maxie. Does he have nunchakus? It's a Soul
No.
Calibur joke.
No, I don't have nunchakus. I sell clothing and clothing accessories.
What's this guy's name?
Take him down.
Maxie?
Gotcha. You're under arrest.
For what?
Murder.
Murder.
For a
What?
terrible Bill Crystal impression.
That's not a Bill Crystal.
That's a Bill Cosby impression.
No, it would be.
I only sell clothing and pudding
Eat this pudding and put on this clothes.
and Rufinol.
So yeah. What do you want?
You're under arrest for murder.
I didn't do it.
You don't even know what we have.
I need a
I
list.
didn't. I can tell you that I didn't do it.
Have you
Well-
noticed a recent spike in the purchase of HC cloaks?
Yeah, actually, I sold
keeps-
6 of them last week.
keeps fucking
Not
buying
last week. I sold 6 of them 2 weeks ago.
I need a full list of everyone who's bought them.
It was just one person.
Well,
Same fucking guy.
Okay.
It's the same guy. Very.
Then it will be a
very
short list.
charismatic
Give it to me.
fellow. Okay,
Give me his
paid
information.
paid with cash,
You have cameras?
of course. We're a store.
Let me see the
Fucking King
footage.
Candy over
Shows
here.
the store. You got it, King Cannon. Good job. So In walks a very
Literally just
pale-looking
the Mad
fellow,
Hatter. It's just a Mad
sort
Hatter.
of sunken-in cheeks, and like his eyes look a little sunken in
Is
too.
he-
John
He
Waters.
has he has a very charismatic haircut,
little
and
mustache?
he's a handsome fellow.
He's got the heroin.
Wearing
Oh, it's not
black.
John Waters.
Yeah.
No, he has no facial hair. He comes in and he looks around and he's poking through the various clothing, and then
Watery John.
he finds the HC cloaks, and he's like, oh, and he buys 6 of them.
Perfecto.
Did you talk to him about these?
Of course.
What did he say?
He said he was doing a party.
It
was a themed party.
Cloak party
Yes.
with real pointy hoods.
They're not pointy.
They could be.
They're rounded. Yeah, they could be if you put something pointy
What kind of
on your
fucking
head.
cars in the parking lot that he drives?
The car is a blue Cadillac.
You
Got plates
did
on it?
drive. I knew it.
Yes?
What's his address?
So you look up the address. It's just outside of town.
It's just Odelay. Fucking Beck did this?
Yes.
All right. We go
Well,
find
he's
Beck.
about
I'm
to
not
be un perdidor,
I don't get it.
He's a loser.
baby.
I know that one. I get that one.
All
So,
right. So we alert the SCP containment team. It's
Okay.
in town.
Is the car in the driveway?
Yes. It looks like a very rundown house.
Full
We descend
perimeter.
upon this
Creepy,
fucking
all by itself.
Appalachian.
Nothing else
fucking-
nearby.
We descend upon this Appalachian murder fuck.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah.
I'd fuck me.
Cue the Kill Bill
You
music.
go up on the house. So the house itself, paint's peeling off the sides, has like a little porch you can walk up on. There's also appears to be like a cellar around the side of the house.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You knock. There's no response.
Let
The
a hockey.
screen doors sort of peeling off the screen anyways. Like I said, very rundown. Glass is cracked and busted.
I'm gonna
The windows and the door.
I'm gonna unhook my weapon, and
Is that a fucking hand cannon?
yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a mini hockey.
You
stick.
feeling lucky?
A mini hockey stick.
Yeah. It's made of titanium.
Okay.
A minigun in the shape
So
of
it's just a
hockey stick.
baton with a curve on
With a
the end of
curve
it?
On the end,
Okay.
so I can play a little street hockey with
Okay.
patrol. I'm gonna open the door.
It's locked.
I have the keys because I live here.
Oh shit! It was him the whole time. Get him, boys.
You found me. I
Have
don't
you
know how,
tried
but you
kicking
found
it
me.
in?
I'm gonna just use a credit card to scloop the door
Roll me
open.
sleight of hand to scloop the door.
It's a 4.
Sloop
You
a
don't.
dupe.
Your credit card breaks.
My credit card doesn't
You
break. My
fucked it.
credit's better than
You
that.
broke it. You broke the
made of
credit
metal.
card.
I'm pissed off, and now I kick the
Yeah.
door in.
Roll strength to kick in the door.
Yeah! Hockey power! 17.
It just falls off the hinges the moment your foot touches it. It's just so flimsy.
Perfect.
Do we even get a name for this guy?
No.
We look it up real quick.
Bob Evans.
Got it.
His name is Bob
What's
Evans.
he
He's
inside
a
of?
dishwasher
Robert-
in town. They call him
Robert
SpongeBob.
Evans. Yes. Robert Evans.
Roberto Evans.
It looks like you were hit with like a smell of like mold.
Ugh.
It looks as though so this opens up right into the kitchen. It's a very strange place for the kitchen to be, but that's where it opens up into.
Yeah.
And it
Needs
looks
a
as
restaurant
though
here.
there's a bunch of dishes piled up in the sink, but they're covered in like cobwebs and mold, so it looks like no one's used this area in a while. Everything looks like it's covered in dust, but you don't see footprints or anything like that, so it doesn't look like anyone's been up here.
What
in a
about on the
while.
ceiling?
No.
There's
You don't
storm
see
cellar out back.
Footprints on the ceiling.
I was going to say, is this a rancher or is this
It has a cellar around the side.
Yep.
Cellar doors.
We'll breach it.
Fucking just breach these beautiful doors.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be locked,
roll
so
that beautiful breach
you just
footage.
open the doors.
Yeah.
So you just open it and going in, or are you tossing like
Bush's
flashbangs?
breached
What are you
beans.
doing? I don't know what you're doing with your bleached beans.
We're tossing some bushes down there after we shake them up.
That's right. We
Okay.
coat the staircase in
beans.
beans so
Flash
he can't
beans.
make his escape easily.
So you're throwing flashbangs into the basement,
Flash beans, yeah.
the cellar. Okay. You toss your flashbang. You know what? Roll me, Dex. Make sure you don't fuck it
I
up.
gotta roll a fucking deck score?
That's
toss.
another.
Fucking
That's
guy.
another dirty one.
Oh boy.
It's not a
but
botch.
not a botch.
It's just
Dude, I got
really
a 14.
bad.
14.
Okay. You
Can he do a double roll so that he can kick that other one? The drunky Magoo?
Yeah, I want a Dex
I
to
was
kick
gonna
it down
say-
the stairs.
I get a
I
12 to
roll
kick it.
another fucking dirty one.
Steve, stop rolling.
So-
Again.
Hey, drunkie.
This is what
fucking,
happens.
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
you, drunkie.
So
I try to kick his thing.
that's fine. You can.
It wasn't a botch. It doesn't count.
I try to
You
kick
can-
him
you can
down
kick
the
thing.
stairs.
This is what's gonna happen. So, Drunky McDrunkerson, Jack Beam, or whatever the fuck his
Yeah,
name
you
is,
got it.
goes to throw it. His hands are greasy and wet. It slips out of his hand and falls down. He goes to kick it, but he steps on it instead.
Oh no,
and
the
then
beans.
tumbles down the stairs, and then you kick.
I kick the flashbang down there with him
Yeah.
after I throw mine,
Yeah, and it takes him in the head,
and I close the door.
and lands in front of him.
Well, we duck out of the way.
Yeah,
me
sure.
And let a
I'm
hockey.
upstairs. I'm not up there.
They go off right in front of Jack
And then
Beam's face,
me and the breach team go down the stairs,
and you just see Jack blind.
God
And-
shooting
damn it.
himself.
Looks to be a little bloodied because those probably still aren't good to explode right in front of you.
They can burn a little bit.
Yeah, so you're in rough shape. But now everything's kind of blindy for old Jack Beam. But you guys come down into an absolute horror show. You guys see what looks to be candles melted all the way down, like someone didn't pay attention. It's like red candles. But in the middle of this room, it looks like there was some sort of blood circle with animal skulls. And you see 7 people, or you think are 7 people. You see 6 individuals wearing all black. Most of them have been stabbed to death. There's a gentleman who is the guy from the camera footage. He's been stabbed many times. You see a pile of bloody knives on the ground. And you also see what you're thinking is a human. You're not sure. The features are elongated. The legs are bent back the opposite way.
Oh, fuck.
Their arms are twice as long as their legs are. Their fingers are about as long as a normal arm would be. The
Gross.
eye sockets are like super huge, and like their face is all mangled up,
Some
and they've
kind of
been stabbed
Slender
a bunch
Man?
of times too.
Okay.
Well, it looks like they couldn't really get around very well because of all the joints being twisted and bent and all that stuff. And you also see
Egg
that
sack.
each of these individuals, aside from the guy you saw on the camera feed, has a collar around their neck.
Gross.
And near, in the middle of all the bodies, it looks like there's a remote control on the ground. But everyone's dead.
What do I find upstairs?
Nothing.
Going
It's
through the kitchen.
just dirt.
Any chips?
No.
No?
Oh, I forgot about
You know
those
what?
chips.
You find a bag of what the fuck are those things?
Cracker Jacks.
Bugles.
No, it's a little bugles. There you
No
go.
way,
Steve
I
gets
fucking
it.
guessed it.
Yes. Yes, bugles.
Steve, you get
I was
an
like, what are the
inspiration
fucking
point.
things you put on your fingers?
You don't do those.
Bugles. There we
We
go.
used to do
We
inspiration
don't do it.
points.
We never did.
You know what? You get an inspiration point.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
Because you got my weird rat brain.
Yes.
Are they opened?
No, sealed.
Oh, I'm
Vintage bugles?
It says
You know what those are worth?
Best by 92.
don't care. I don't read.
Those are
Not when
vintage
it comes to
bugles.
chips.
Bugles
Yeah.
Crystal. There's a guy on YouTube who will eat that.
Yeah, there's a guy in the kitchen that will eat that. I'm gonna
You
pop
gonna eat
him
him?
open, take a seat.
Okay. Chair falls apart the moment you sit on it. It
No.
just falls apart.
All right. So we investigate this remote control, or we
But
send it back to
just the
Site
butt
69.
part, so you just fall through it.
I know that feeling. Is there an attic?
No, just 2 floors.
Anything else in the like?
No,
is
there's
there,
nothing of interest in
does
this.
the water work?
No.
Is there a toilet?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a shit.
Okay.
Is there paper?
There's old water in it.
That's
but
fine.
He's
I
gonna
don't need
dry
it.
box it.
There's
Just gonna dry box
There's a roll of paper there covered in dust.
Yeah, I'll use that to clean myself
Sure,
up.
you go to it just immediately crumbles. Like you're just mashing a bunch of stuff in
Oh,
your.
well, if it crumbles, I
poop
wouldn't
hole.
use it. I
But
got
you
a
already
perfectly
shat.
good sock right here.
You got a sock.
Yeah.
You're gonna rub your ass with a sock.
I use
Call
my
it
sock.
they call it a summer slide because it just sticks on the incline.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go back out. I didn't find a fucking thing out there.
Got it. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the car and wait with my bugles.
So the containment team, they collect the collars
Yeah, we
as
take
well
the
as the
collars
remote
and the
control,
What's going on?
Yeah.
and they take it back to the base.
Like I said, to Site 69.
I'm gonna
Site
hide my
69.
bugles so they don't fucking.
They don't care at all
They
about your
contain
fucking
them. I'm
bugles.
containing these bugles.
You got fucking bugles over there?
No.
They give you guys a good pat on the head,
Oh, thanks,
I did
Doc.
great.
and they're like, "Good job."
I have
Each
been
of
a
the
good
collars
boy.
are identical, except each one has like a different number on it. And then the remote control has like a little. I know I wrote it down here.
Do I still have one of those collars?
Well, they collected all of them.
Well, can I see one before they collect it?
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna look around it.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on Jim Beam real quick.
Don't put that on me. God damn it.
Okay.
Where's the remote?
I slap it away.
The collection personnel have
Do
it.
we know what this does?
No.
Should we try it?
No.
we're gonna
That's
send
not
Jim
what
Beam
we
back.
do. That's for the researchers to
Do
figure
you want a
out.
bugle?
Take it off him.
Yes, I want a bugle.
I take it off him.
The
Sit.
remote control has a blue-white cathode gray screen. It's a heavy box. It has over 100 buttons with no labels whatsoever.
Jesus.
And there's a frequency tuner dial. And there is a metal stamped in Russian, like a piece of metal stamped in Russian with an image
What's it say?
of people building something.
Pretty sure it says
It's
kill your
illegible.
There's an
parents.
image of Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
We're all building shit.
building stuff. Yeah, but they're going to take that back to
The pyramids were
So we got to bring this to the beyond.
what?
of Site 69.
Yes,
Yeah.
they take it back to Site 69, where it is given the designation as SCP-010, otherwise known as the Collars of Control.
The History Channel.
And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers. His weapon of choice, Big Jim the Knuck, Lord Chronic Skinner at B-Mail, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Zukari, Scabby Goose, The Lone Wolfie, Shinigami, Lost Limey, and all Toaster Bath.
We await the return of the king.
You want to support the show? Head on over to freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, dickblood.club, lizardteats.com, mookmolk.com, pythesviagra.com, louisianapocketgopher.com, damnyoudennis.com, birdswithpenises.com, chicken.church, meepscreeps.com, chungogrande.cerveza.com, chungogrande.com, partymormons.com, rowellsmovingcastle.com, chugyourmilk.com, daddydennis.com, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast. Like our newest patron, Tessa L.
Hey!
Thanks for
Hello,
your
Tessa.
support, Tessa.
Thanks, Tessa.
You want to
Thank
support
you.
us but can't
I
do it
like you.
financially? Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to this shit show, and leave us a 5-star review. And Chonkules will read it out on the show.
If he knows what's good for him.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. They just had a new single come out. Check it out on Spotify or just Gozer_music on all social media. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. You can check her out. It's Swan named Emily all over the internet. Be like
This fucking guy. Shinigami.
This fucking guy.
Multicolored Mind and send us something to the P.O. Box at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325, and we'll open it up on stream. We salute you,
Shinigami SPQR.
You are this episode's
Redacted. Redonkulous.
And as always,
You're fucking telling me that after every fucking dinner, from the age of 12 to 14, you didn't go straight to the bathroom and fucking blast one out with the fucking Cottonelle?
Cottonelle?
The Cottonelle toilet paper that was like the good toilet paper that you weren't supposed to use, but like you grabbed it from the underneath the under counter of the fucking vanity anyway, and like used at least 16 plies to hold it. Hold it in.
You're telling me you never got yelled at for using the decorative towels to dry your hand, so you went into your friend's mom's bathroom just to blast a load into those decorative towels just because you were angry about getting yelled at and it's your way to get back at them?
You're telling me that you never stuck into your old man's woodshed and grabbed the C-clamps and just cranked that thing down until the wood glue came spurting out of you?
That's what they mean by
You're-
cranking your
You're
home.
fucking telling me you never went to your fucking friend's Polish parents' house because they were away every weekend and drank a whole bottle of vodka and then fell asleep on your best friend's girlfriend's tit, and then after they left, you thought about it a lot?
You're telling me you never went to West Virginia University, got into a fight with a bunch of sorority girls, so to get back at them once they went to sleep, you snuck into the sorority house and took a shit on their goddamn kitchen table?
And then you burned
and
the
then
fucking
walked
couch?
away?
If you're in West Virginia, you gotta burn a couch.
Oh, okay.
You're
That's how that
telling
story
me
ends.
you never played Skate or Die 2 on the NES with your best bud, and whoever got the highest vertical on the half pipe had to do crankies until the other one died on the
on the fucking street level? You're telling me?
See you next week, nerds. You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
No, we're not going to just keep doing that bit for 20 more minutes.
It's a good bit.
I understand it's a good bit, but the episode will be 3 hours of nothing but jerking
wish
at
we
jokes.
we just saved it for Dragon Con, honestly.
Well, we can. I mean,
we can bring it back.
revive.
We'll bring it back.
You're telling me.
We'll remember.
We'll remember, yeah.
I already have things
We
planned
always
in my
remember
brain.
all of our bits.